Hello everyone and welcome back to Mind Pattern. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far because in today's video, we're going to be talking about Hytale and its copycat. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. Without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Hytale features a procedurally generated fantasy world composed of blocks of numerous shapes arranged in a three-dimensional grid featuring different randomly generated biomes, creatures, and dungeons. Players can participate in minigames similar to those found on the Hypixel server. Players will be able to build and share mods and custom content using a set of browser-based and in-game tools. Hytale includes several procedurally generated areas of the world known as zones made up of many biomes and mobs. This mode will feature RPG-style combat and include dynamic boss encounters and dungeon exploration. Hytale will feature block-based construction and includes many different world editing and cinematic tools players can use in-game. It will feature a scripting system that allows players to create and execute code in-game, as well as a web-based 3D modeling, texturing, and animation toolkit based on Craft Studio, which players can use to create custom assets for the game. The game will feature both official and community-run servers with the ability to implement custom features and minigames, including player versus player games. Now, this game has been accused of being a copycat of Minecraft, but it seems like in reality, it isn't a copycat. In fact, it has its own copycat. Vintage Story is an uncomprising wilderness survival sandbox game inspired by Lovecraftian horror themes. Find yourself in a ruined world reclaimed by nature and permeated by unnerving temporal disturbances. Relive the advent of human civilization or take your own path. It's currently under development and available for purchase as an early access title. That's a description of the game that we'll be talking about today, but why exactly is it a copycat? Well, let me tell you. Firstly, it has a lot of similar mechanics. The combat is very similar. For example, let's talk about the combat mechanics. Melee combat. First punch, then ask. Every adversary can be attacked with a left mouse click, but be aware, your normal attack range is pretty short unless you have something in your hands that extends your reach. Ranged combat. Stones, arrows, and spears can be used to inflict damage at great range. When you hold down your right mouse button, a shrinking rectangle will appear on your screen. When the rectangle is the smallest, your accuracy will be the greatest, so timing is really important. Of course, just from this description, you can't say that it's a copy. I mean, a lot of games have similar mechanics, right? Well, yeah, but the mechanics in Vintage Story are based on Hytale and are basically the same. The fighting is the same, and so is the damage too. What's also worth mentioning is that the world generation is really similar as well. You have similar biomes and some items are only available in one biome. This is very similar to both Hytale and Minecraft, and I've mentioned that you're playing as a blocky, Hytale-like character. The world also looks very similar. It has that Hytale vibe and seems like it was heavily inspired by Hytale. Now, a lot of people say that it's impossible for this game to be a copy of Hytale because it was announced in 2016. Well, to that I have an answer. You see, the game was announced, but it wasn't really playable until 2020 or so. Before that, it was heavily inspired by Minecraft, but once Hytale became a popular topic, the developers suddenly decided to make it Hytale-like instead. In conclusion, guys, we are not sure if this game is a true copycat at all. In fact, it might just be a pure coincidence, so please don't send any hate towards the creators. After all, there are a lot of Minecraft and Hytale-like games out there, and so maybe the devs really didn't mean to copy Hytale. After all, why would they? Hytale isn't even out yet, and there's barely any knowledge about it online. Don't you think so? We'd love to hear your opinions. But that's all the time we have for you guys today, so thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask them in the comments down below, and I'd love to help you out. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more awesome content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care and goodbye.